This LOS is explain the use of conditional expectation in investment applications. A probability of an event not conditioned on another event is an unconditional probability. The unconditional probability of event A is noted as P brackets A. Unconditional probabilities are also called marginal probabilities. A probability of an event given or conditioned on another event is a conditional probability. The probability of an event A, given that event B has occurred, is denoted as P brackets A slash B. In investments, we make use of any relevant information available in making our forecasts. When we refine our expectations or forecasts, we are typically making adjustments based on new information or events. In these cases, we are using conditional expected values. The expected value of a random variable x given the event or scenario S is denoted as E brackets x slash S. Okay, now we're looking at probabilities and expected values. So this scenario, we're going to look at the recovery of a €100,000 defaulted loan. So there's two scenarios in recovering that loan. There's scenario 1 and there's scenario 2. In scenario 1, there's a 65% probability that we'll recover €40,000. And there's a 35% probability that we'll recover €25,000. Okay? On scenario number 2, which looks to be a little bit more of a positive scenario, because there's a 80% chance that you can recover $75,000, and there's a 20% chance that you can recover €65,000. So how do we calculate then the expected value? Well, you can see while I was talking, I was tracing out the math for you. First of all, you're going to do the 40,000 times 65%, and that's going to give you 26,000. Okay? Then you're going to do the 25,000 times 35%, and that's going to give you 8750. Then you add those two together and you multiply them by the 30%. Then the next thing that you're going to do is the same procedure down here. You're going to multiply 75,000 times 80%. That's going to give you 60,000. And you're going to multiply 65,000 times 20%, and that's going to give you 13,000. You're going to add those two together and multiply them by the 70%. Okay? Then that gets our math to down here. This is going to equal 10,425, and this section here, the 30% times the sum of these two numbers is 10,425. Then the 70% times the sum of these two numbers, 73,000 by the way, is going to be 51,000. We add the two together, and we're going to have 61,525 euros expected recovery of the 100,000 loan based on these two different scenarios given these probabilities. And that's the last slide for this LOS. Thank you.